Hey guys, it's Ben. It is now Monday. I skipped yesterday. Yes, I did. I was catching up with old friends who I hadn't seen in a long, long time, and time got away from me. Plus, I felt like I didn't really have a decent thing to really fill up a video for. Um, but me and my buddy were essentially it wasn't completely lazy because we whipped out the phone and we tried to do some audio stuff. We recorded for like a half an hour, and I think we might have like maybe 4 minutes of like good stuff. Our comedy skills are rusty. We've both been so busy with shit. I think it's like comedy used to be kind of a natural thing for me, and it's like nowadays I'm like, I have to kind of push it. I have to force myself into it. Mostly just because, I mean, the obvious BS with, comedy is essentially kind of on the way out right now. Because we live in a extremely hyper-aware, hypersensitive society now. Internationally, not even just like America. But yeah, we are at about 8% on Outlaw Nights. So yeah. We got about 55 more days on the campaign. So obviously this isn't panic time. But yeah, I'm hitting the ground running with a lot of promotion. Just kind of curious as to I'm curious as to why there seems to be a little bit of an aversion to it. I know that a lot of that just has to do with the money. It's just hard, I know that this is not a cheap comic. But by the same token, even though it's not a cheap comic, it's like I want to give you the best quality imaginable. And I feel like the story deserves the best quality imaginable. So that's my thing on that. Ugh. Sorry. Ugh. I got weird sleep last night, so I'm kind of out of it a little bit. Tonight, I'm going to be on Chester's channel. I'm going to be posting that on Twitter soon, so hopefully that'll work out. And yeah, and Drawing Aces is gonna be promoting Outlaw Nights tonight on his show. So that's gonna be fun. I want to watch that just because it's nice seeing a show about Outlaw Nights where I'm not in it, talking about it and stuff. Like I want to, I like hearing a third party's opinion on it. That's what I want. I want to hear other people go through it, and it's like, I feel like when, in these past few interviews, because, they're interviewing me and we're talking about it, it's like, sometimes I wonder if they're holding things back, or if there's things they want to say, but they feel like, well, I don't want to, like, annoy him or whatever. I don't want to, like, make him feel bad, blah, blah, blah. So in a way, it's a good thing that people who aren't connected to the creative team really are looking it over, and we can get like a full-on objective viewpoint. Just anything that can help, I'm all for, because I'm figuring this out as I go along, and that wreaks havoc on my anxiety. But by the same token, I'm glad I've done this, and it was something that needed to happen, and so I'm happy that we're finally in the funding phase. So thankful for everybody who's donated so far, everybody who's been retweeting, everybody who's been sharing this project. You have no idea how much that means to me. Really gets me right here. Although I know that you're not doing it for my sake, you're doing it for the sake of the project, which also gets me right here because seeing other people care about the project, it really fills me with confidence. It fills me with a feeling that it's like we're on the right track here. We're doing the right thing. It reinforces that, I guess is what I wanted to say. So yeah, we got that going. And again, like I've been saying before, entertainment-wise, I'm not looking forward to a heck of a lot. Although, I forgot to mention this, another game aside from Cyberpunk 2077 that I think looks really good, but I have a little bit of bias there, but is Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds. Number one, I like the fact that it's the team who did classic Fallout, who the people who made Fallout great. They got shafted by Bethesda, which quelle surprise. But they ended up it's like they branched off and they did their own thing, and Outer Worlds is their own thing. It's a post-apocalyptic space adventure. Obviously, the whole thing about colonies in space, I'm all for that, obviously. And plus, it just looks like it has that classic style from Fallout, but it also gets a little sillier, which I think is great. I like those kind of silly cyberpunk things to an extent. It's like there comes a point where if you're not taking yourself or your product seriously enough, I'm not going to take it seriously at all. And if I can't take a story seriously, I tend to tune out very easily. Because, I think of it in terms of we live in a time where, any type of media you want to see, it's there. It's readily available, and there's more movies than we can count right now. I'm talking in general, on planet Earth to date. We've got so many effing movies on planet Earth that it's like everybody can afford to be selective about their entertainment. But that also provides the challenge to creators to, well, now you've got to really try to appeal to your audience. So yeah, we got that. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Thank you so much for everybody who has been supporting Outlaw Nights. The link for Outlaw Nights is in the description below. If you haven't backed, be sure to get on there and back. You're gonna want to be a part of this. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you like anything I have to say, or if you like Outlaw Nights and you just want to learn, you just want to know more updates coming straight from the horse's mouth, hit the subscribe button. And as always, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much.